Anong tingin niyo dun sa possibility or probability, whichever the case is, of, for example, the classic opposition, as we call them now,
as Ami just coined,
finding common ground with the current administration in the event na talaga magkabakbakan dun sa...
In an effort to stop a Duterte comeback.
Oo.
Actually, yan po yung panawagan ko, no, kanina dun sa aking kapihan, ano. So, in fact, we have already started reaching out. Pero ano po yan, alam nyo, may mga sensitivities involved. Pero kailangan, kung set aside natin yan for the larger cause, ano, which is to prevent the return of the Dutertes. Kasi, yun nga, no, may mga basis for unity naman, aside dun sa West Philippine Sea policies, yung restoration ng democratic space, yung mga economic recovery policies, wala namang debate doon. Siguro ang pinakang point of disagreement lang is yung charter change, no, issue. So diyan lang maghihiwalay. Kaya ano to, maganda yung timing at itong ginawa ni Sara Duterte is a reason to galvanize all the other sectors na hindi kasama ng Duterte.
Well, obviously, you're for finding common ground, if only to defeat the Dutertes.
Oh. And it should be demonstrated dito sa 2025 elections. Kailangan meron ng unity ticket. Na ito na yung unity based on principles. At pwede nang ma-absorb itong mga kandidato ng independent opposition. Ayan, sina Senator Kiko, sina Senator Bam, para ma-demonstrate yung pag-join forces na yan.
Senator, are you willing to serve as facilitator para sa ganyang klaseng unity? Di unity, ma-unity.
Ibang klaseng unity naman.
May nabuong bagong unity.
We have started reaching out dun sa ba't ibang mga personalities involved.
Yes.
Medyo positive naman yung initial reactions, kaso kailangan lang upuan pa ng mas malalim para masakatuparan talaga.
Sir, when you say we have started reaching out,
you're reaching out
yes,
to
sir.
senators or to local officials?
Hindi po, sa mga
senatorial.
Sa kampo ng mga ilang kakandidatong senador, at the same time doon naman sa mga nagbubuo ng ticket ng administration. So, sir, pwede po natin magawa ng paraan yan.
Sir, when you say we have started reaching out, what do you mean by we have started? Who is reaching out, and in other words, what group is reaching out, including you? What group is represented here?
Okay, alam niyo po, mahirap divulge, siyempre, prematurely ng mga personalities involved. Pero ako po mismo ang nagre-reach out dun sa mga iba't ibang grupong involved.
Okay, Senator, you mentioned the names Kiko Pangilinan and Bam Aquino. So, what is the likelihood of these two finding themselves in the administration ticket?
It depends kung paano gugulong yung mga sumusunod na pag-uusap, no? Kasi kung i-reject yan ng mga prospective candidates, o kung i-reject din ng Marcos administration, edi wala akong mangyari. Kailangan meron pong consensus. Pero nandito pa lang naman tayo sa panawagan, sa exploratory talks para kumaga trial balloon na rin ito dun sa respective political bases kung acceptable yon. Kasi pag nakita ng mga ang reaction ng mga pink forces, pwede naman gawin for the larger cause, no? Pagka nakita naman yung mga Marcos political base, okay din naman. Hindi mas mapapadali doon sa mga decision makers na magsanib pwersa for the larger cause of obliterating finally itong Duterte forces.
Okay, Senator Trillanes, nakausap niyo ba sila Kiko at sina Bam? At are they open? Let's start with that po before asking kung open yung administration ticket sa kanila. Are these two people, these two former senators, open to joining Marcos administration senatorial ticket?
Okay. Wala po tayong sinasabi na sila mismo yung nakausap natin, pero meron na tayong pinadalahan ng mensahe na ano naman, kumbaga nasa inner circle ng some of these prospective candidates.
Okay.
Have you reached out to the camp of Leni Robredo? Nag-send na kayo ng feeler sa kanya?
Hindi na po siguro kailangan kasi si VP Leni, nandoon na po siya sa Naga mag-atakbo. So hindi siya party of interest dito. I think ang pinakang rito, kailangan natin pakiramdaman yung magiging reaction ng respective political forces kung papayag sila dito. Kasi I think it's in the interest of both the Marcos administration and itong mga independent candidates ng TINC na magsumani pwersa kasi ano ito otherwise hihina sila parehas or hindi sila ganong kalakas.
May involvement ba dito si Marojas? Since he is related to the Marcoses. Si former Senator Marojas, is he involved in this itong channeling na to, back channeling?
Hindi po. Ako lang po ito, initiative ko lang ito at tignan natin if we would be able to do this kasi sabi ko nga, recent development lang ho ito. This was just yesterday at kaya mabilisan lang po na galawan ito. But we still have time, before the filing. Pero kailangan talaga nating i-set aside yung mga sensitivities natin dito for the larger cause. Importante dito, kung ang magiging basis ng pagkakaisa ay yung mga polisiya na ini-embrace natin, edi wala naman po tayo sigurong kailangan na i-oppose.
Senator Trillanes, ano po yung nakikita niyong pinakaunang balakid dito na mangyari ito? Will it be the consent of these two senators, Senator Bam Aquino and Senator Kiko Pangilinan? Or would it be yung magiging sentimento ng political base ng tawagin na natin dating traditional, classic o anumang opposition?
Ay bili pareho pong bibigyan ng bigat yan. Pero siyempre yung mga sensitivities or ultimate political assessment ng mga prospective candidates would matter first. Kasi kung hindi talaga kaya nila tanggapin, edi hindi ho mangyayari. Ganon din po dun sa kay President Marcos kung sarado sila dito sa pag-unite with the pink forces, hindi rin mangyari. Pero siyempre, mamumulso sila doon po sa magiging reaction ng kanilang mga political base. Pagka maganda naman po, positibo, at nakikita ko mukhang, for the past 2 years, slowly marami pong nakaka-realize na mas maraming in common than difference. Of course, itong sinasabi natin doesn't mean na yung independent opposition role na ginagampanan po ni Senator Risa Ontiveros ay mawawala kasi kailangan pa rin po yan. Ito lang naman for the obliteration of the Duterte forces dito po sa Senate run dito sa 2025.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yun
sir,
po ang
yes,
yun naman ang usapin dyan. Yung minority, majority formations will come after.
Yes, sir. Sir, we've been showing images of LP officials, including Ed Selagman, the party president. I'm wondering if you talked to anybody from the party on an official basis or even unofficial basis. In other words, are you in touch with the Liberal Party leadership about this?
Hindi po. ang sinasabi nga po natin ay diretso tayong kumakausap sa mga personalities
Kanila.
involved.
Tsaka, Bok, I think...
Mas mabilis po yung ganun kasi mas marami hong talkies pag kayo maraming mga...
Bagay. When you go to the hierarchy.
Right. At saka I think, Bok, Senator Trillanes, itong sila Senator Bam Aquino, Chel Jokno, I also think, and also...
They're not in the LP.
They're no longer in the LP. They formed their own group now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Opo. Yes.
Senator, would you have any inkling, any sense kung open yung Marcos administration dito sa initiative ninyo? The President himself, I understand na magkaibigan naman kayo. Would you have any sense kung open siya sa ganitong klase?
Malalaman po natin in a few days, pero naparating na po natin yung mensahe. So titingnan po natin how they would assess it, no?
Okay.
So in the works pa ho yan. Premature pa ho lahat ng but at this point in time, that is a proposition worth looking into and worth considering given the new development.
Last question, Senator Trillanes, dahil pinag-OT na raw tayo. Nakausap niyo na pa ba si Akbayan Senator Risa Ontiveros tungkol sa bagay na ito?
Hindi pa po dahil kahapon lang naman ito nangyari at sabi ko nga hindi naman pa po kumaga nauna po muna tayo dun sa mga interested parties, mga prospective candidates at sa kabilang but I will get there naitanong niyo lang po kasi muna kaya but this revelation or itong pagpepresenta natin ngayon sa public through this interview days ng Marcos Nation kung tanggap ba ito. Ako naman, it will crucify me for in propose or thinking about this proposal, okay lang sa akin. But I just
Sir, teka, pahabol, bago tayo magano.
Last test question, dahil nandito na rin eh. Ito talagang gusto natin malaman eh. Okay.
ICC, anong balita sa ICC? Matatapos ng June at
July.
Oo, ang haba ng usapin before na maaring by July merong mangyari. At actually, yung sasabihin doon, baka may kinalaman din ito dun sa ginagawa ngayon ng mga Duterte.
Opo, at this point in time, gaya ho nang na-mention ko last time, it's a waiting game, no? Kasi ultimately, ang pre-trial chamber ang magre-release nung warrant of arrest. So tinitignan lang natin historically, between 1 to 3 months ang kanilang release based on dong mga nauna nilang mga na-issue warrant. So antayin na lang po natin yan. And of course, for sure, pag lumabas yan eventually, it's going to be a game changer. Mauudlot talaga ang mga plano ng mga Duterte. And by the way, i-mention ko lang, itong ilabas ni sa Duterte hapon, assuming trial blue ito, tinitingnan nila yung gusto o nag-reflect sila ng mga political muscle. But at the end of the day, I think this is going to be their last stand. Itong 2020 is going to be the last stand. They don't see na mananalo sila sa point.
Okay, I think.
Okay. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
Thanks for talking to us, Historicon, former Senator Sonny Trillanes.
Thank you, sir.